Alright guys, I got the Limitless out with the 8S 1650 kV. We're running this one on 8S. I know I normally run 6S, but this is an 8S system, so we will run it on 8S like it once. Let's get to it. I left the sensor wire in. Actually, I don't want to talk because the road's been busy today. Let's go ahead and get going. That was a nice clean run. I hope I was able to aim properly. I guess I should probably stop before I run out of range. I was looking at the camera instead of at the car, so it just kept on rolling. We've been running the 6S today, the C8 Corvette, and that one's starting to irritate me. I love how smooth these castle systems are. They're just like, sensor doesn't matter for speed run, but it's so nice to be able to just pull the trigger and it go. You don't have to worry about pushing it. You don't have to worry about like clogging, so you can't give it too much. These castle systems are freaking amazing, and this is just the 1650. That was a really nice clean pass. We've got the MM8 on there. MM8 isn't even, it's not really that warm. It's cut on. Yeah, it's on. The motor itself, oh jeez, wow, it's hot. The motor itself is pretty freaking hot. Batteries, they don't care. These batteries aren't even warm. I guess I'm gonna need to get a fan for it. My god, that thing is hot. I'm gonna have to get like maybe I'll finally invest in a game changer fan, or maybe we'll just put a normal fan on there and see if it helps at all. Let me get you into the app and we'll see how quick it went. Alright, we're gonna quick stop and read. 130. Alright guys, so we're in the data log. I figured I'd just pull this up real quick. We pulled 9,600 watts. The battery drop was 9.3. Yeah, 9.3. 399 amps. However, do not trust that. This is an MM8. It even tells you at the top of the screen. If you were to click here for more information, it'll basically tell you that anything above 390 is inaccurate. One of the disadvantages of the MM8 is you cannot read the data properly. However, before it was at 377 amps, and this time it was at 399, which I've actually never seen it read above 399, which tells me we're pulling some current, because normally at 390 it just kind of stops. I don't know why it does that, but it does. So if I were to put like the XLX2 in here, it might be able to read something else. It might be able to give us an accurate, it would be able to give us a more accurate amount of burst current. Temperature for the system was pretty high. It says 180 for the ESC, which is a lot. Let's get the motor. Oops, that one. Let me just do this. Is there anything else I want to see? Current watts, no bugger. All right, there we go. It says the motor was 116. I don't believe that, because it was toasty. I feel like the temperature of the ESC was that temperature, because when I felt it, the ESC wasn't all that warm, or maybe the internal temperature was super warm and it just can't read the motor temperature, because it was definitely, am I misreading that? Is there dirt? Nope, that's right. that motor was definitely way above 116, and the ESC was definitely not 175. Maybe it's backwards, I don't know. I don't know if most people ever pay attention to that, or maybe it's just, I don't know. That motor was definitely way hotter than 116 degrees though. We got the full 100%, but we did pull almost 10,000 watts. We might be at the limit for this ESC. If I put on the XLX2 and we don't gain anything, but we get more accurate data, that'll help us out at least in the long run. But for now, 129. I think I did that the first run, but it was an invalid number apparently. If you go into the GNSS and like go your records, it'll tell you if a number is valid or invalid. So I ran it once and it wasn't that number, or it was 139, said invalid. I ran it again, it did 136, said it was valid. So I guess it just was being picky about the situation of the run. But that's it, guys. These are the graphene SMCs, not the SRDs. Normally I'd run SRDs, but I use these for my basher too, because why not? So I figured I'd get something that would be able to do a little bit of both worlds, bashing and speed running. And so I picked out these. I probably should have just gone with the SRDs and hoped it would, and just used the current batteries I had for the basher, but the Creighton 8S, I have the 1100 kV Castle system in, and it was killing those batteries within 5 minutes that I have for that, so I had to get something bigger. That's why I bought 8000s. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking. I'll see you guys in another video.